still alive. After all this time.
How long's it been here?
In prison since the dawn of the universe. That's what I was told. People embellish, though. Our job is to ensure all incarceration systems are still functional and get bail out. Evaluation report on prisoner swarm. Confinement location. Remnants of the burnished rage battleground. Incarceration systems remain active. Approaching prisoner for distance live check. Do not engage with the prisoner in conversation. Do not do anything that it asks, no matter what it asks, or how persuasive it seems.
I mean, obviously, I have done my sight resistance training.
Containment chamber active. Physical security still in place. Stratospheric impoundment systems operative. Prisoner remains secure.
Your last tour ends intact.
How does he know that?
How many times across the millennia have you stared at me in silence? Now you're handing over your task to a child.
The kid'll do fine. You're as confined as you always have been, and always will be.
Wrong.
Containment chamber malfunction.
Feeling paralyzed. Proof that your life's work has ended. In failure, your reward for admirable service to division.
Renewed at last.
What have you done?
I waited. I planned. And now I'm going to execute. That won't work, child. Your time is over. As mine has begun once more. Trick or treat, Doctor.
Doctor! You seen this? It's like the TARDIS is leaking.
The TARDIS leaking? Oh, surely this cannot be. Oh my goodness. Yes, this was called the Halloween Apocalypse, I believe. The first story of the new season, which was actually all one story, wasn't it? Flux. Oh, all in flux. Nothing remains the same. Sorry, just had a ghost light moment. Yes, that creature there, Swarm. And there were several sort of mentions of rather important aspects of this season, the division, which I have a feeling was a group of Time Lords, and the Swarm. And that Swarm, I think there was another one, wasn't there? Azure. And I think they possibly were called the Ravagers. I'm afraid my memory is all in flux for this one, because, of course, this is the most recent season. And so it's all very, very mystified in my memory. But I thought that was very effective, that clip we just saw, wasn't it? That it was very scary and had a real sort of sense of Halloween about it. I'm guessing the episode was broadcast around Halloween time, hence the Halloween apocalypse. I can't remember the details of that leaking substance in the TARDIS. Nice to see the Doctor and Yaz together on their own for the first time since saying goodbye to Ryan and Graham, which makes me think this must be the story that introduced the new companion, Dan. Was it Dan Jones? Jones is a very popular name for companions, isn't it? Martha, Joe. Yes, I'm pretty sure this introduced John Bishop as Dan from Liverpool. In fact, I think it might have been set in Liverpool, or at least part of the story was set in Liverpool. I can't remember the details of those two soldiers who were sort of interviewing Swarm there, but I do remember that when he touched people, they just disappeared to dust, didn't they? Very nasty. Yes, a lot to get my head round with this one. You'll have to excuse me. But yes, I guess this was probably the first time that we'd had a season under the sort of the one heading of Flux, although, you know, different stories within it, since the Trial of a Time Lord.